Welcome to the tripod. Welcome to the tripod.
Hello, pretzels, and welcome to the tripod predictions episode. It's just going to be separate predictions from myself, Ceizar, and Stix.
All right, motherfuckers. Here we go. I'm sending in my predictions for AT Dub Double or Nothing. Got the wiki in front. So I'll start at the bottom, go to the top. So apparently there might be a House of Black Magic Cracker shit versus TBA match versus I don't know, some other trio. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I'm picking House of Black Magic Cracker shit on that one. Adam Cole versus Chris Jericho. This has been building for a while. Jericho done that fuck shit like he always does. I'm going with Adam Cole, baby. Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie. Like Jade's won too much, okay? Like Tyra's gotta win. Because if she loses twice, then where the fuck are they going and what's Jade gonna do? So I'm picking Tyra Valkyrie, new TBS championship match. Then we got the Blackpool Conflict Kitty Fondler, fuckers versus the Elite with the Patch and Hangman shit, and it's Anarchy and Arena. I'm going with the Elite. They gonna win this bullshit. Kitty Fauna Club will go to the back. They done whooped everybody monkey ass. Possibly with Don Callis' monkey ass too. Jamie Hayter versus Booty Storm. If JD Hayter is really hurt and still going through this, they could pull the swerve. I'm gonna go with Booty Storm because they got to do something new with this. That's probably the wrong pick because I'm picking Tyra Valkyrie. I don't think they're gonna have both women's championships. But if Jamie Hayter's hurt, you gotta hit the swerve. It's got to be Booty Storm. I'm picking Booty Storm. Orange Cassidy gonna win this fuck shit. He gonna beat 20 other crackers and win again. This is some fuckery. And we got Wardlow with Christian Cage. The only thing good about this is the captain. He ain't gonna win. I'm putting this on record. He ain't gonna win, but I'm picking Christian because fuck Wardlow. That nigga trash. If you want to play hot potato with this title, it's perfect to give it to somebody who can actually bring some credibility back to it. I'm going with the captain. Tag match versus Jeff Jarrett and them, and old boy, the special guest referee. Yeah, I ain't picking Jeff Jarrett. I ain't never picking Jeff Jarrett. So you can eat a dick. I'm going with FTR here. So I'm getting that dub with that. We got Ethan Page, the Guns, and the Hardys with Hook because Isaiah Cassidy got injured. I'm going with Matt Hardy because this will be his revenge. He has Ethan Page's contract. They're going to fuck shit with this. I'm going with the faces. Jeff just came back. He going to get on that heroin tonight, and he ain't going to lose. Then we got the 4-way match for the AEW World Championship. We got MJ Trash versus Sammy Trash versus Darby Trash versus Jungle Trash. I don't know, man. This is a toss-up. They need to move on from MJF because, he, like you said, he don't wrestle that much and he ain't even cutting that many promos. That nigga ain't gonna lose though. This is gonna be some trash. Who's gonna take the pin? I don't know who's gonna take the pin, but it's MJF. All right, MJF is taking the win. He's winning the title. He's gonna keep it. And my caveat is I'm going to cheat and hedge my bet. And my caveat is Jungle Boy will win the AEW championship. You never said we couldn't do no shit like that. So that's my caveat. My caveat is Jungle Boy wins. But for the match, I'm going to pick MJF wins. So I don't care about any of that. Next up, we got WWE NXT BattleGround. We got some good matches here tonight. Ilya Dragunov versus Dijak in the last man standing match. These boys gonna go to town tonight, baby. It's gonna be good. I'm picking Dragunov. Also, we got the Heritage Cup. Noam Dar versus Dragon Lee. Noam Dar is good, man. This shit's really funny. I don't know if they're really gonna give Dragon Lee a thing like this so quick. I wouldn't mind it though. Noam Dar's had that thing for continuously all the fucking time. Nah, I'm gonna stay with Noam Dar. Noam Dar is gonna keep title. I like Noam Dar for that one. Yeah, no. I'm gonna change that shit. I'm picking Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee gonna win that because they're gonna need to have something to change hands. Because I don't think anything else is gonna change hands. We got Gallus versus them Creeds. This one could be a real good one and a banger. I'm gonna pick them Gallus boys on top. I don't think they need to lose the titles anytime soon. But I'll take them Gallus boys for the dub. North American Championship. Wesley versus Tyler the GOAT versus fucking Joe Gacy. This could be good. This could be good. Tyler Driver, man, that boy always putting in bangers. I'm gonna pick Tyler. No, I can't do it. He don't need it. I'm going Wesley. Wesley gonna retain. Yeah, Black Broccoli, he gonna keep that damn belt. We got Lyra Valkyria versus, as old fuckboy would say, Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, they're just gunning this shit up with Tiffany to win. Let's just be honest. Like, literally, Roxanne held the title for a month while they went from one big titty blonde chick to another big titty blonde chick. Tiffany Stratton's gonna win. And Mello Don't Miss versus old new yawn maker. I mean, you know us on this show. We ain't picked yawn in like a year and a half. So I'm going with Mello. He ain't gonna miss. My caveat is Stacks and Tony D will get involved in the tag match. I think they're going to come out looking for a little revenge. And so I think Stacks and Tony D are going to interfere here in that tag match. That's my caveat. That's my picks. Watch that shit. Watch them shits tomorrow. I ain't watching AEW tomorrow. I'm watching that shit on Monday. Catch us here next week for the tripod.
What's up, pretzels? It's your boy Stix here. I'm here to give you my predictions for AEW Double or Nothing and for NXT BattleGround. Let's start off with NXT BattleGround. First matchup, Gallus Boys versus the Creed Brothers. I have Gallus winning and retaining. Match number 2, Dragunov versus Dijak in a last man standing match. I have Dragunov whooping Dijak's butt and being the last man standing. Match number 3, I have Wesley versus Tyler Bate versus Joe Gacy. In that match, I have Wesley retaining. We will circle back around to that match because my caveat is in that match. Match 4, we have the Supernova 11, Noah Amdar versus Dragon Lee for the Heritage Cup. And I have the Supernova retaining, Noah Amdar retaining his Heritage Cup. And the women's NXT Women's Championship match to crown a new women's champion, we have Lyra Valkyrie versus, let me steal something from Mangria, Tiffany Stratton. And I have Tiffany Stratton becoming a new NXT Women's Champion. And in the main event, the man that don't miss, Mello versus that man that got that dog in him, Braun Breaker. And in this, I have Mello retaining over Braun Breaker. Now my caveat. Let's circle back around to that triple threat for the North American Championship, which had Joe Gacy, Wesley, and Tyler Great. My caveat is all teeth Ava will attempt to try to help Joe Gacy win, but it will fail. And Wesley will retain. Now, let's move on to the marathon that is AEW pay-per-view. AEW Double or Nothing. In the first match I have down, House of Black in an open house match against who knows? But we know. House of Black's going to retain, regardless of who they're going to face. Up next, unsanctioned match, Adam Cole, bye-bye, versus Chris Jericho. And in this match, I believe Adam Cole's going to win. Second match for the TBS Championship, third match, my bad. For the TBS Championship, Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie. I think Jade retains. I think they're going to save her loss for somebody. I don't know, maybe Chris Stratton, Chris Statlander, maybe Statlander wins it. Fourth match, Anarchy in the Arena. The BCC versus the Elite. I think the Elite's going to win this one. Up next, we have Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. I think my girl Jamie retains. Up next, Blackjack Battle Royal. Basically Orange Cassidy versus The Field. Yeah, they're going to have Orange Cassidy retain this. I mean, it's the orange train continues. TNT ladder match. Wardlow versus our captain, Christian Cage. I have Christian Cage becoming a new TNT champion. Maybe with a little help from Luchasaurus. Who knows? Up next, FTR versus Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal for the AEW Tag Team Championships. I think FTR retains. After that, Ethan Page and the Guns versus Matt Jeff Hardy and Hook for control of Ethan Page's contract. I think Ethan Page and the Guns win. We're going to circle back around to that one for my caveat. And for the match I have down as the main event, MJF versus Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry for the AEW World Championship in the Four Pillars match. MJF's got to retain. I mean, this is still too early for him to lose. So, let's go to my caveat. We'll circle back around to Ethan Page and the Guns versus Hardys and Hook for Ethan Page's contract. I think we get Stokely Hathaway siding, and I think he helps Ethan Page and the Guns win, so that way Ethan Page's contract does not go over to Matt Hardy. So with that, Pretzels, that's my predictions. It's a jam-packed wrestling weekend. We have Under Siege on Friday for Impact. Saturday is Night of Champions for WWE for the main roster. Sunday we got BattleGround and Double or Nothing. Happy wrestling, Pretzels. Let's all enjoy this beautiful weekend of wrestling. Peace out.
We're going to go ahead and kick things off with NXT. So BattleGround in no particular order because I got this right off of Wikipedia. It said NXT Tag Team Champions Gallus versus Creeds. And of course, Gallus have Joe Coffey, where Creeds have Ivy. So Gallus already had their pay-per-view win. They're tough. They're a 3-person unit versus Creeds, who have Ivy. I could see some fuck shit where Ivy gets taken down again and the Creeds are distracted. I mean, why don't these four just get in a steel cage and fuck each other up? Outside interference, I think, will play a huge game in this matchup. So, the Creeds haven't had gold in a while. Maybe they want to kick off NXT BattleGround with a bang. Gallus for sure are going to cheat. But the Creeds, I don't know, the Creeds, they're intense. You know what? Shit. You know Tony D and Stacks are going to get involved somehow. They're going to cause some kind of distraction. I don't know if it'll be in favor of the Creeds winning, or will Tony D like take a crowbar to fucking Wolfgang or whatever the fuck his name is and cause a DQ. Tony D and Stacks are for sure going to get involved in this somehow, unless Tony D's still in jail and Stacks will come out and save the day. I don't know. With that being said, fuck it. I'll say I'm gonna lose anyway. The Creeds will take it. They win the match. My vote is for the Creeds. For sure, Stacks is getting involved. I'm guessing that's one of the other guys' caveats. I do not know yet. I haven't even decided on mine. That might be my caveat. We'll see. Last man standing match. It's the Thin Boss Man, Dijak versus Old Dragunov. So Dijak and Dragunov are going to deliver. This is going, if this was on TV, this would be the free money match of the week for sure. Dijak versus Dragunov, last man standing. These guys are going to show up. They're going to show out. I think because of those video vignettes we saw last week of old Dijak torturing Dragunov in his sex dungeon, and Dragunov was like, I'm still standing. I got to give it to Dragunov. I think this is going to be his coming out party to the NXT crowd, even though he doesn't need one because he's already badass. But one guy who can take down Walter back then. I'll give it to Dragunov. I think Dragunov's going to take down Dijak. It's going to be a great match. I know that. But yeah, Dragunov for the win there. Well, shit. I mean, this one, North American champion Wesley, old Black Broccoli versus Tyler Great versus Joe Gacy. Now, little apprehensive to say this one would be the free money match of the week because Joe Gacy's in there. Not to knock Joe Gacy, but for sure, the Jism is going to have all teeth out there chomping at the fucking boots of Wesley or Tyler. I don't know. We'll see what happens. These three are going to put on a great match. I know that, but every match has fuck shit so far that I can see. Gacy is so irrelevant. He's got the Jism. They haven't won anything ever. But I mean, that could be a swerve here. That he could be the dark horse in this match, even though Wes is black. But Wesley has been defending his title and winning every single time. So he is a credible champion. Tyler Great. They threw in this story of Wes and Tyler being friends, and then Tyler had his eyeball in that championship, and there was bickering between the two. And by the way, Wes does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose that championship. So we got to take that in effect as well. I'm pretty sure the other guys chose Wesley and Tyler Great. So I'm going to like voting for a libertarian. I'm going to get my vote, crumple it, and throw it in the garbage. I'm voting for Gacy just because fuck you guys. That's right. NXT Heritage Cup match. We got Noam Dar versus Dragon Lee. I love Noam Dar. I've only got 3 small doses of Noam Dar, and this motherfucker is entertaining. He's got the Heritage Cup. It's obsessed. It's his precious from Lord of the Rings. Dragon Lee, I don't know what the hype is with this guy. He's okay. I call him Buff Kalisto. I mean, he's all right. He hasn't blown me away or anything. I gotta give it to Noam Dar because I'm a massive fan, and every week he just keeps getting funnier. I mean, it kind of does make sense to give Dragon Lee a huge win because he's a new guy. He hasn't really won anything notable. And if you take the cup away from Noam, maybe he'll become more psycho and more aggressive towards everybody, which will give him a fresh coat on his character. But if he keeps the Heritage Cup, that just gives him more bragging rights to be a bigger asshole like MJF and the Dynamite Diamond Ring. So fuck it, I'm picking Noam Dar because I'm a bigger fan of his than Dragon Lee. The NXT Women's Championship Tournament Final, we have Tiffany Stratton versus Lyra, who gives a fuck up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Tiffany Stratton for the win. Thank you. And the main event of NXT BattleGround is old Mello with Trick Willie, of course, versus Jan Maker, the heel version. It's their second singles match versus each other, of course. Mello defeated Braun at Stand and Deliver to become NXT champion. There's no fucking way they're getting that title off Mello. I think Mello is gonna win again, but Braun's gonna lose it like afterwards. And he's gonna start beating the shit out of Trick and Mello again. Like Mello might possibly win with a roll up or something. I think it'll be a decent match, but I think Mello wins, of course. So let me write that in. Mello, I'm guessing all of us picked that one. But Braun's gonna lose it afterwards. I think he's gonna snap and just start beating everybody up. He punches Booker in the face or something. But and now my caveat. I should just have that be my caveat, huh? More than likely, if he does beat Braun and Braun just goes away and Melo's celebrating in the ring, somebody new is going to debut. Someone new is going to walk out and be like, yeah, I'm the next guy. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, shit, here we go. And we got to tune in to NXT to see how this is going to go. That's usually how it goes. Caveat. There's a caveat in every match, by the way, every fucking match. I mean, even the last man standing match, we could see that garage door come back into play because both of them have hit each other with it. Jeez. All teeth could interfere in the North American Championship match. You know what? This is going to be a stupid one, but fuck it. I'm going to lose. Whatever. Whenever somebody fights a luchador and they're on the verge of losing, they pull at the mask of said luchador to where the luchador is like, ah, and they roll up the pin and get the win. Noam Dar removes Dragon Lee's mask. Okay, that's simple enough. Quite simple enough. That's my caveat. Let me write that in. Noam Dar removes Dragon Lee's mask. And by the way, one of these fucking days, and I called it a year ago, a luchador needs to smarten up and have two masks a la Batman in the animated series. They remove his mask. He has a second mask under that protects his identity. He wins anyway. One of these days that's going to happen, and I'm going to take credit for it, even though I had nothing to do with it. But now let's take a tiny break while we switch over to Dynatrash Double or Nothing's prediction. AEW presents Double or Nothing 2023 with 41 matches. The event will last 48 hours. Now we're going to kick things off, like I said, in no particular order. Got it off of Wikipedia. It said that Ethan Page and the Guns are taking on Hardys and Hook. And I guess if the Hardys and Hook win, then they're in control of Ethan Page's contract. It's got to be obvious, right? I mean, Hook's on their team. Hook never loses anything ever. And Jeff Hardy just came out of rehab. They want to give a feel-good start. I'm guessing this is going to be a start because, I mean, it's silly. It's silly. Let's be honest. Yeah, the Hardys and Hook are for sure winning this shit. It's obvious. And this is the one I brought up in the chat. According to Wikipedia, there's an open house rules match for the trios tag team championships. Champions, the Black Magic Crack of Shit versus TBA. I don't know who TBA is. I don't like the Black Magic Crack of Shit. Those fuckers have been on a roll lately, winning everything. They gotta be taken down a notch. I just want to see them lose. I'm happy when they lose. I don't give a fuck who they pick. They could pick fucking Jake Atlas, Marco Stunt, and fucking QT Marshall. I'll pick them over the Black Magic Cracker shit. So TBA is who I'm picking to defeat the Black Magic Cracker shit to become the new trios tag champions. But like I said, who gives a fuck? The unsanctioned match with the Ocho, Chris Jericho versus Adam Cole, baby. And Sabu is the special guest enforcer who's for sure gonna ruin this match. If Sabu wasn't involved, I think this match would be better. But what's Sabu gonna do? He's just gonna attack the Jericho Appreciation Society while Jericho gets Floyd and beats the fuck out of Adam Cole and fucking Jericho wins. Jericho doesn't need a win. I mean, Jericho puts people over more than fucking Punk does. Adam Cole returned. He took out Danny Garcia. Adam Cole. They have Sabu there for a reason. I don't know, because he said it was a numbers game, right? 5 versus 3. He's like, oh, Sabu's the most craziest person ever. He's crazier than all 5 of you combined or something. And it's like, well, what's he gonna do? Put his old ass to a table and then he take out one person, and there's still 4 assholes left to fight. Adam Cole has Roddy as well. I mean, unless Red Dragon returns, that would be pretty cool. Like Red Dragon returns to help Adam Cole and Roddy and Sabu. That's the only way I see Adam Cole winning, other than the obvious scenario I just said with Jericho getting the Floyd attacking Cole with it and stuff. It's a big show, double or nothing. You know what? Okay, I'll say Adam Cole, baby, because there's a smidgen of hope that Red Dragon could return and help out as well. That won't be my caveat. I'm just saying. I'm predicting the matches here, people. Adam Cole wins, but Jericho could say, "Well, it was unsanctioned, so it doesn't count." We've heard that before. Adam Cole for the win in this unsanctioned match. That bitch, TBS champion, Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie. Wow, was Taya Valkyrie terrible on Dynatrash recently. But Jade Cargill has gotten so fucking stale. No one cares about the TBS championship. The only thing that might get people interested back into it, if they ever were in the first place, is a title change. She's got 60 wins and 0 losses. Let's give her the loss. No one cares. This is stale. Taya needs something to redeem herself because of how terrible she was in the fucking past episode. I'll give it to Taya, even though Jade is undefeated 60-0. Fuck it. Taya will be the one in the 60-1. No one cares. Anarchy in the Arena. Wow, this could have all kinds of caveats. I've thought of a caveat or two. I have a couple caveats in my head. I have to decide on one though. Anarchy in the Arena. It's the KFC versus the Elite. KFC. God, this is the worst feud in wrestling. This is so pointless. Some people are saying this is better than the Bloodline story. Okay. It's horrible. The Elite just got back together. You're gonna have them lose immediately when they just get back together. Get the fuck out of here. The Elite's winning, of course. There's gonna be all kinds of shenanigans. People are gonna be fucking falling down the stairs again. Someone's gonna get their head stuck in a popcorn machine. A fan's gonna get punched. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be entertaining if I were able to watch it, which I'm not, sadly. The AEW Women's Champion Jamie Hayter versus Booty Storm. I could have sworn I read reports that Hayter was injured. I mean, it must not be that bad if she can actually get in the ring and compete. That being said, the Outcasts, the Outcasts are so worthless in AEW that they need this fucking title. Booty Storm needs to defeat Jamie Hayter in order for the Outcasts to have some type of significance in AEW. Hayter, if she is injured, this will give her time to heal. And then the Outcast can take on the Doctor, and the Doctor can maybe take out Booty Storm. I don't know. I think Booty Storm should win this. Give Hayter some time off. Let her heal whatever's broken. And the Outcast can have a title. And like I said, it won't want me to make me want to vomit every time I see them on my screen because they're pointless. So I'll say Booty Storm takes it. Oh, wow. The Blackjack Battle Royal. Okay. So sadly, the International Championship in AEW is the most prestigious championship in the entire promotion. Orange Cassidy has defended that title 57 times, and he's still champion. I think the International Championship is the title in AEW. But this time he's got a massive mountain to climb. He's facing 20 other people. It would be 21, but doesn't he count in the 20? Anyway, I digress. It's over the top battle royal, right? So it's a blackjack battle royal. Will Orange Cassidy retain? Well, that's a good question, because is he going to be number one? Is he going to be the final person? Is everybody in the ring at once, and that people just gonna go flying over the top rope? Because we got Rick Stocks, we got Juice, we got Switchblade, we got all the people they shown on that graphic, but there was one person they showed that I pick no matter what, where he's at on the card. If he's in a battle royal, I'm gonna pick this man because I'm a massive fan. You guys already know who I'm going to say. So the winner of the Blackjack Battle Royal will be Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix will rise from the ashes like a phoenix, like he is, and he will toss everybody over the fucking top rope. Rey Fenix will be the new international champion. Take that, Orange Cassidy. Yeah, boy. Vote thrown away. Okay. Let me write that in real quick. Yeah. He's going to win one of these times. Maybe if they're in Mexico or something. Up next, it's a ladder match for the TNT Championship. It's Wardlow with Arn Anderson versus the Captain Christian Cage with Super Shredder Saurus. The Captain. Come on. This title, again, like I said before, the TBS title sucks. The TNT title sucks. Wardlow having it is not doing anybody any favors. What, did he have it 3 times already? 3-time champ already? No. We've talked about it in the tripod. In order to give this championship prestige, you put it on someone who's going to keep it for a very long time. An excellent heel. He's earned his stripes in any promotion. It's that Captain. Christian Cage will become the new TNT champion. Tag team championship match. It's FTR versus the Unwanted, Jarrett and Lethal, with Mark Briscoe as a special ref. Now, of course, with Briscoe being the special ref, changes a lot, because who's he going to be on the side for? Is he going to be, well, you saw how he slapped everybody. By the way, that was my highlight of this past week's Dyna Trash. When Mark Briscoe slapped Jeff Jarrett and his fucking wig shifted and his hat fell, that was the funniest fucking 3 seconds I've seen in AEW all year. That was great. That's some good shit, pal. For the love of God, don't let Jarrett and Lethal win these tag titles. Jarrett, please no. You know, I always see on Twitter, wrestling Twitter, Jeff Jarrett was the best signing they've ever made. They pulled in this many viewers on the Jeff Jarrett segment. There's no fucking way people are tuning in to see Jeff Jarrett. Give me a break. Oh, God. FTR, didn't they just win the fucking tag titles? They can't lose them this fast. I hope not. No. Maybe Mark helps them win, and then Mark Briscoe feuds with Jeff Jarrett. I don't want Jarrett and Lethal to win. Nobody wants that. I'm picking FTR to retain. Please, for the love of God, keep gold away from Jeff Jarrett. That's the #1 rule in the industry. The main event is the fatal 4-way, 4 pillars matchup for the AEW Championship. It's MJF versus Sammy versus Darby Allin versus Jungle Jack. I read on Twitter that the person who wrote this story, the entire 4 pillars story, is actually MJF. They're letting him write now, which is pretty cool. I mean, this is wildly different from any other AEW main event we would see. These four, I mean, the three challengers aren't necessarily deserving of a championship opportunity, but unless there's some massive fuck shit, I don't see MJF losing this. MJF's gonna bring out the ring. He's gonna kick some dicks. He's gonna do whatever he can do to retain that championship. MJF retains at Double or Nothing. I'm writing it in now. I'm pretty sure all of us chose that. And then the caveat could be, oh, as soon as MJF's music hits and he raises his arm, CM Punk's music hits. Here we go. I don't know. Well, it's anything crazy can happen. There's what, like 12 matches or some shit like that, 11 matches. A caveat in every match. The only caveat I want to choose, though, my caveat for Double or Nothing. I hope you assholes didn't pick this one because there's so many to pick from. Super Shredder Saurus attacks Arn Anderson. That's my caveat. Super Shredder Saurus attacks Arn Anderson. Okay, simple enough. That's my caveat. Now I gotta. That's my predictions for both a premium live event and a pay-per-view. We shall return to talk about all this shit and a whole lot more. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we give that big ups to Stallion Pete.